everyone in Nationwide, good afternoon. This is your host, Minister Joan Evans-Dacosta, coming to you live out of Montego Bay, Jamaica. Another wonderful evening on Evangelism I Watch, connecting scriptures with the truth. And as we go along, we want to connect those scriptures by applying God's words of magnitude. God's words of magnitude. And we can only imagine, this is the hemisphere, this is the earth that was made by God, created by Him. It has no measures, it has no boundaries. In Him all things were created, all things were made by Him and through Him, and without Him nothing was made. Amen? So therefore, we are far above principalities and powers and rulers of darkness. We are seated in high places. We are joined here with Him when we get into a relationship with God Himself. Without God, nothing is possible. All things are possible with God. God great magnitude. God words of magnitude. How great and awesome God is. More than what we can ever think, ask, or imagine. His words are magnificent. It's beyond extraordinary. His love is unconditional towards us. We have so much to give God thanks for. He is the great I am. He is the El Shaddai. He is Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Jireh, my provider. He is more than enough to us. God's words are magnitude. God's words of magnitude this afternoon. When you think of the word magnitude, what comes to your mind? Vast expansion, no span of control. He is in control of everything, not man. Even though earth was given to man to have dominion and power to rule in, he is the head and not the tail. He's above and not beneath. What a God. What an awesome God. When you think of the goodness of God and what He has done for me. Remember, I'm not the writer for this song. I want to jump, jump, jump. I want to shout, shout, shout. I feel good in Nationwide this afternoon. God is a good God. And I can only imagine it's going to get better when we shall have the fullness to reign in this inheritance. Just stay connected with Him. Don't miss out. Don't have one foot in and one foot out. Get into this kingdom life so you can come into the fullness of inheritance of God's kingdom. Amen. I love the kingdom language. The kingdom is for us. We are the heritage of God's kingdom. And I'm not here declaring a Jehovah's Witness kingdom. I'm here declaring the kingdom, thy kingdom come on earth, thy will be done. The kingdom that God has given us on earth to reign and have dominion in. And the other kingdom that is about to, that will come in to the fullness of God's grace on His return, when we shall tap into the fullness of it. Those who live that life that is pleasing to the King of Kings. Amen. God words of magnitude. So this afternoon, when you look at Genesis 1 verse 3. Amen. Genesis 1 verse 3. Amen. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. What God said? Let there be light. And there was light. Genesis 1 verse 3. John 1 verse 3. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and let's not forget about His benefit. I will bless the Lord at all time, and His praise shall continually be in my mouth. That's not John 1 verse 3 though. I'm just giving God praise. So John 1 3 says, It said here, all things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. So even though he's the creator of all things, and so as a creator of all things, there must be a light, a channel through the author. He's the author, the finisher, the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. That light just constantly shone on us. Once we are in a relationship with Christ, that light filters through us, and so the God-given present must be shown in us. All those who come in contact with us must ignite, energize with the fire of God. Because what is happening here, what happened here in this creation, God present himself through his son, Jesus Christ. And so when you see the Son, you see the Father. And if you know the Son, you know the Father. So we as disciples of Christ, the very same light must be shed abroad through us, that the Christ be shown in us. Amen. Amen. This is a word in season.